Yes! It is me! Nina Sallinen! Welcome, everybody, welcome! So nice to see you all again, John! Hello! Hello! Oh, you've been to Finland! You have a money-maker bag! Yeah! Mary, you're a good girl. I like you already. Who else is it? Hello! Hello! What is your bag like? Oh, I'm sorry. One day. Hello! I see a familiar face here. Even though you have that thing on. I don't believe in COVID. I think it's funny. Anyway, yeah, I'm just joking. So I'm so happy to see you all again. Yes, it's been a while. Oh, I think I have to sit down. It is my back, you know. John, can you pull that chair a little closer? It's so far away. Yes, just right here. You're a young man. You can do things. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. As I was saying, it has been at least... Oh, I think I just vanished by sitting down here. I think I just have to get up then. John, come over here. Hold me tight so I won't fall down and break my little neck. There! Now I can see everybody and everybody can see me! How exciting! As I was saying, it has been at least 20 years since I last performed in front of an audience, huh? Of course, I have recited poems at family reunions and funerals. But this is so much more exciting! And programs, my friends. But John, it's that box over there. In this little box, it has Rembrandt's picture on it. Yeah, I bought it from Switzerland. It used to be filled with chocolate. Can you hold me? I'm gonna fall down any minute. Yeah. John forgets things. It's okay. Yeah. So, it's a beautiful country, Switzerland. Yeah, have you been? No. Well, one day for you. Yeah. And guess what? These programs don't cost a penny. No, they are free. For me, touching money has become so brutal. Art is like a gift. You receive it as a gift. And you must give it away like a gift. There they are, free programs, my friends. Now you pass them around. But I have to get down to it. Yeah. There. There we go. Okay, pass them around. Good boy. He is a good boy, you know. Yes, grab a program. Yes, you do that. You must grab a program. Hello. What is this for? Hello. Nice to meet you. Hi. Okay, everybody. Now I wonder what time it is. Does anybody have a watch?
Yeah.
Yes.
9:20.
It's 9:20. Oh, well, I guess I have to let you all in then. Okay. Follow the hand. This way, my friend. Follow the hand. Come to my humble home. This way. Yes. Come on in. This way, everybody. This way. The red seats are for all of you. They're my seats, you know. Yeah. Just sit wherever you like to. Yeah, best seats are on this side, of course, but you have to stay on that side. I'm sorry. Yeah, sit there. Anybody likes. It's very nice to see you all in such large numbers. And the monumental bag, I usually want you to sit back there. Yeah. She very like you. Yes, there must be more people coming. Yes, yes. Welcome, welcome. Now your bag, even though it's not finished design. Not your typical theater space, what we all are used to, like the La Scala theater or like the Arena. But this is all I have. I'm sorry, I have to check. John, are you okay there? Angela! Ella! Where are you, children? Mama here. Mama, that's odd. It should be here by now. You can't see anything. There's this. Yeah. Yes, as I can see it myself, and as we all can see it, what big expectations this night sets up for us. I beg you, not to take any pressure, Sylvia. Just sit back and relax and come on to this theatrical journey of the senses and emotions with me. I wonder what time it is now.
9:23.
9:23? Oh, yeah, see, I'm expecting two very important guests to come. So I just have to go out and check out one more time. Just one more. But you can, in the meanwhile, entertain each other. Whatever that means. Angela! Ella! Where are you, children? Mama here. Mama. This is all so exciting to encounter you all again, my dear audience. You know, it has been at least 30 years since I last even dreamt of being back here, right here, in front of you, doing that what has always been the most important thing to me. Or you could say it has been the sustenance of my existence, at least during my long celebrated career. Oh, there might be somebody here tonight who hasn't seen me on stage before. Huh? That's okay. Huh? Or there might be even somebody who before this night hasn't even heard of me. What? Well, I happen to be one of the main pillars of the National Theatre of Finland, and they wrote about me a lot in those days. And I always received highly appreciative criticisms, and they always particularly mentioned that I have a beautiful voice which I charm and seduce people with. I simply relate to the stories, and then it all just comes alive through my voice. I just have to smack my lips together like that, and then I am a monkey. I don't need a banana, nor do I need to scratch my head or armpits. I just need to say, I am a monkey, and the trees of the jungle have experienced my hairy hug more times than any human being. Or I can be so tender, and oh so delicate, like a trace of a rose, or like a swing of a swing when it swings toward the moon, together with the lace hemline of the skirt, and all the hopes, and that romantic longing of a young girl, and her fear of getting undressed for the very first time. All that is in my voice. Oh, I can be like November, or like a dark, damp room where love never came to after all. Only death awaits and awaits. And the only escape is the creation of the arts. You have to excuse me. I have to go and make a phone call. Hello? Yes, this is Nina Sallinen calling. Yes. I wonder if Aya is still at home. Oh, she left. Oh, wonderful. I wonder what time did she leave? See, we have a performance here. Yeah, the audience is waiting. What? To the movies? Well, every time I ask for a little pet, no, you do not talk to me. No, I have always said it was a cursed day when my daughter got married to you. Good night. Hannele, what on earth are you still doing at home? You get yourself over here immediately and apologize to me. I have witnesses here. What reason do I have to apologize? No, you do not talk to me, your mother like. No. Now you listen to me. You get yourself and your sister over here immediately, or you are no longer my daughters. Goodbye. I guess I must have forgotten to mention to you all that these two guests that we have now been waiting here all night are actually my two daughters. Hannele Sallinen, you must know her. She's also a very famous actress, now in a Lifetime movie original. Well, she is going to be a little bit late, and Ladegard nowadays. No, she's not an artist. No, she's a businesswoman. No, not successful at all. But they are going to be late, very, very late. No, I don't think we should continue with this issue any longer. It has a tendency to make us all a little tense. Oh, so I guess I should begin with the real performance now? No? Well, since you all have so kindly showed up, you have to excuse me for a moment. I have to improve my outfit a little bit. And the performance of King Lear may begin. We have divided in three our kingdom, and it is our first intent to shake all cares and business from our age, conferring them on younger strengths, while we, unburdened, crawl toward death. Tell me, my daughters, which of you shall say doth love us most? Right. Garnerin! No. It's this one. Yeah. Our eldest born, speak first. Sir, I love you more than word can reel the matter. Dearer than eyesight, space, and liberty, a love that makes breath poor and speech unable. Of so much I love you. Of all these bounds, even from this line to this, we may delay. And now, our second daughter, our dearest, Regan, what can you say? Speak. I am made of that same metal as my sister, and find I am alone felicited in your dear highness's love. To thee and thine, hereditary ever, remain this ample third of our fair kingdom, no less in space, validity, and pleasure than that conferred on Garnerin. And now, our joy, the last, but certainly not the least, our dearest, Cordelia. What can you say to draw a third more opulent than your sisters? Speak. Nothing, my lord. Nothing? Nothing. Oh, nothing will come of nothing. Speak again. Unhappy that I am, I cannot heave my heart into my mouth. I love your majesty according to my bond, no more, no less. Oh, Cordelia, mend your speech a little, lest you mend my fortunes. Speak again. Good my lord, you have begot me, loved me, bred me, and I return these duties back as our right fits. I obey you, love you, and most honor you. But why do my sisters have husbands if they say they love you all? Sure, I shall never marry like my sisters to love my father. Oh, okay, Cordelia. But goes thy heart with this? I, my lord, so young and so untender. So young, my lord, and true. it be so? Thy truth then be thy dower. Here I disclaim all paternal care, propinquity and property of blood, and as a stranger to my heart and me, hold thee from this forever. Hence, and avoid my sight. Oh, I know what you must be thinking now that Lear treated his youngest offspring too harshly. But who knows? Who can say? Maybe she is just as greedy, conniving, bad as these two daughters. To you, my two daughters, thou now digest the third. I do invest you jointly with my power, preeminence, and all the large effects that troop with majesty. Only ourselves, by monthly course, with the reservation of 100 nights, shall our abode make with you by due turn. Only we shall retain the name and all the addition to a king. Here I just want to say that I think it's repulsive how some people think they know what's best for you, especially when you get to be a little bit older. Everybody has a right to have an opinion, and I'm sure Lear knows himself what are the best choices for him, and he's better than these two daughters. Oh. And now, my friends, Lear has arrived to his firstborn daughter's house, just like we had agreed upon. Food! I need food! Where are all the servants? Is everybody in bed? I know not what the matter is, but to my judgment it seems like the proper honor and respect are woefully absent here. Well, I guess I have to look further into it then. Gathering! Gathering! And now, my friends, I will show you what a sneaky snake she really is. She talks as if she cares, but in her eyes you can see the cold truth. Goneril! Goneril, what makes that frontlet on? Methinks you are too much laid in the frown. Sir, I had thought, by making this well known unto you, you to have fine self-redress, but now grow fearful by what you yourself of late have spoken done. Are you our daughter? Does any here know me? This is not Lear. This admiration is much of a savour of other your new pranks. I do beseech you to understand my purposes aright. Here do you keep 100 knights and squires. The shame itself does speak for an instant remedy. Half of them must go. Darkness and devils, saddle my horses, call my train together. Degenerate bastard, I'll not trouble thee, yet have I left a daughter. Ingratitude, thou marble-hearted fiend, more hideous when thou shalt see the child than the sea monster. The untended woundings of a father's curse pierce every sense about thee. Huh. Is it come to this? Huh. Let it be so. I am sure I have another daughter, and I am sure she is kind and comfortable. And when she shall hear of this of thee, with her nails to flay thou wolfish visit, thou shalt find that I'll resume the shape which thou dost think I have cast off forever. Away! 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 Where are we now? The daughters are mean. No. Lear sings a song. No. Where on earth are we? Oh, we are only here. Messenger. What messenger? Messenger, go now to my second daughter's castle with these letters, and acquaint my daughter no further with anything you know unless it comes from her demand of these letters. Okay, go now, or I shall be there for you. And now, my friends, follows the most emotionally wrenching episode of all. It is crazy how Lear has the strength to believe in goodness after all these bad omens in the air. Well, unfortunately, he's not the first character in human history whose own children turn against their parents. And now, my friends, Lear has arrived to his second daughter's castle's courtyard, just like we had agreed upon, after a long horseback ride. And Lear hopes to see if he's receiving a welcoming ceremony this time or not. We'll see about that, won't we? The king has arrived! The king has arrived! The king has... Right. Just like you could have guessed, there are no welcoming ceremonies at all. But what we do see is that our messenger has been put into the stocks. Who is it that put my man into the stocks? Answer me! You, answer me! Oh, it is both she and him, our daughter and son-in-law. No! Yes, no, I say! Yes, I say, no, they could not, they would not, they durst not do it! Oh, how this mother swells up toward my heart! This is worse than murder! Down thy climbing sorrow! Where is this daughter? Where is this daughter? Where is this daughter? Oh, there. And finally, she arrives, Her Highness Regan, looking like she's just woken up. Good marrow to you both. Beloved Regan, thy sister's not. Oh, Regan, she has showed her sharp tooth and kindness like a vulture here. Thou not believe with how depraved a quality. Oh, Regan. Sir, take patience. I cannot think my sister in the least would fail her obligation. Sir, you are old and should be ruled and led with some discretion that discerns your state better than you yourself. Therefore, I pray you, to our sister you do make return, and say that you have wronged her. What? Never, Regan! She has evaded me half my trade, looked black upon me, struck me with her tongue. All the swords vengeance of heaven fall on her ungrateful tongue. Fine, sir, fine. Fine, then. Who, then, put my messenger into... Oh, what do I see? Your sister coming. Oh, heavens, if you do love the elderly, if you yourselves are the elderly, make it your cause. Send down and take my part. And from here on, it's going to get really nasty. Hi, sister. Hi. I'm not ashamed to look upon this beard. How have I offended? All's not offense that indiscretion finds, and dotage too so. You heard that? Who put my messenger into the stocks? It was me. I did it, sir. Me. You I shall go mad. And now, my friends, begins the final torture of poor King Lear, as each shred of his identity and dignity is pillaged away by these two daughters. First, this one here says, what needs you 50 followers? What should you need of more? Then this one says, why do you need 20 or 5 or 10 or 5? And then this finally says, why do you even need 1? Reason, not the need. Oh heavens, you see me here, a poor old man as full of grief as age. If it be you who stirs these daughters' hearts against their father, fool me not so much to bear it tamely. No, touch me with your noble anger. No, you unnatural hand. You think I'll weep? No, I'll not weep. This heart shall break into 100,000 flaws for ere I'll weep. Oh, I shall go mad. And now, my friends, Lear leaves his daughter's castle, but cannot believe how truly cruel they are. As soon as he steps out the door, they shut the gates behind him, as if they were afraid of their own father's anger. Okay, good light. With Lear's torment, the blowing winds arise. The rains whip and slash the abandoned and lonely, poor Lear. Blow, winds, blow! Crack your cheeks! Rage, blow! Rumble thy bellyful! Spit fire, spout rain! The rain, wind, thunder are my daughters! I touch not you, you elements, with unkindness. I never gave you kingdom, called you children. Then let fall your horrible pleasure. Here I stand, a poor old man, infirm and weak. When the mind is free, the body is delicate, but the tempest in my mind sucks for my senses is all feeling out. Say what beats here. Filial ingratitude, on such a night to shut me out. Pour on! I will endure! Up, you landed! Come, unbuttoned here! Cruel! I am a man more sinned against than sinning. Thoughts are wandering. Who's there? A spirit! A spirit! He says his name is Lear. Didst thou give all to thy children, and art now come to this? Why, thou were better in thy grave than to answer with thy uncovered body the extremities of the skies. Is man no more than this? Thou owest the worm no sin. What on earth is that? Who could that? Oh, I know. It must be some regretting medicine. Well, we are ready for an apology. Come in!
Sorry, scusate.
Intermission, everybody! Light! Intermission! Have some toast and there's individually wrapped candy! Get out! Intermission, everybody! What on earth is this? Who are you? What? What is it? Who are you?
Ma'am, are you Nina Sallinen?
Yes, I am Nina Sallinen. What business do you have intruding into my home?
Yeah, I'm here from the moving company.
What?
The moving company. Somebody named Sallinen called and said that we're supposed to move the...
What? I am Nina Sallinen, actress Nina Sallinen, and I haven't called anybody. Who sent you here?
Somebody named Sallinen called that we're supposed to move furniture to the street.
Oh, Hannele, of course. I knew it. But this is just too much. Get out! How dare you!
What about the stuff? The furniture?
Don't you understand me? Get out! Nobody's going to steal anything from me anymore. I am actress Nina Sallinen and I am going to call the police. I have witnesses here. Go, you dog, out!
Keep your stuff, bitch! But we're gonna send the bill!
How dare you! I have asthma in my die! This is unbelievable! How can they send such people over here? My own two daughters intrude into my home and I'm still living here! And how that man spoke to me, you heard it. Like some criminal. I doubt he was from any moving company. Dandelions. Yeah, right. How can they disgrace me like this? And why are they in such a hurry to take all my furniture, I wonder? Oh, I know. To their own homes, of course. But that's not gonna happen. I'd rather burn it all down or carry it myself to the junkyard than giving Hannele and Lear the pleasure of stealing my things. No, not anymore. This is so arrogant. And they, can you believe this, are pushing me to pack. So that way, supposedly, I could choose myself which things I want to take with me to the... Well, I can't even say that place's name out loud where they trying to put me. Intermission, everybody. Yeah, come and have some good John. We'll have a candy. You like candy or toast? Yeah. Since I'm on a break, you pretty much are too, right? Yeah. Yeah. Come on, somebody, John. You have to. Do I have to carry it to you? I'm 90 years old. I have to serve you. There you go. Thank you, John. See, I have just thought that by giving them something really valuable, I would show them that I do care about them and that I need them now. I just wanted to remind them that I am in the embers of the fire of life. And if they still wanted to spend some time with me, it's getting to the last chance of doing it. Oh, how silly, how naive I was last summer. I remember that day. It was partly cloudy in the middle of that heat, if you remember. Oh, you just eat all my candy, John, like there's no tomorrow. That's what I did, or must have done, at my own 90th birthday dinner party. I had only invited family, no reporters or fellow artists. I wanted to avoid the commotion with the artist people, if you know what I mean. You there know, yeah. And then I got this ridiculous idea, which I thought to be brilliant at the time. See, I gave this house and everything in it to my 2 daughters as a premature inheritance. Yeah, just like somebody named Lear did. But it wasn't ludicrous like that. I wasn't going to put up a contest of who loves me the most. No. Besides, Hannele and Aya had assured me that if I ever wanted to stay with them, I was welcome to. Yeah, right. Oh, and you should have seen their faces, how excited they all were after the announcement. And that Aya's husband, that Mr. Ladegard, said that he wanted to spare me from all the paperwork, so therefore he kindly promised to take care of all the crazy American legalities. So now I have people knocking at my door every other day, coming in here with their dirty shoes and measuring tapes. And this one woman comes here every Tuesday morning asking me stupid questions like, do I know my own name? And who's the current president of the United States? Like I would care! And every time she brings up the toaster incident. See, the toaster had short circuit and it caught fire. But it was me who extinguished the fire, like I can't take care of myself. Is that so? But I am as sharp as I have always been, and I am going to take this to court. Oh, you betcha. I just can't imagine somebody else living here when I still belong here. How can they sell their own mother's home? How can any child do that? Well, maybe they just hate me so much. That's it. Maybe they can't accept that I wasn't like other mothers and didn't stay home right after they were born and sacrifice my career and everything for them. Well, luckily I didn't. Luckily, I was considered at the moment one of the most interesting young actresses of all of Finland. Many young colleagues cut short their promising journeys as the servants of the arts, and later on regretted it deeply. But I don't regret anything. It almost makes me laugh when I think how soon my daughters will reach my age. Then we'll see whether their children will treat them as badly as the example their mothers have given them on how to treat your loved ones. 90 years. And there you stand, just to be thrown away, I guess. Well, they'll get a taste of their own medicine once their conscience wakes up and comes knocking at their doors. Then we'll see who gets the last laugh. Intermission. 5 more minutes. Have some more candy. So, here we are, all again, just like we were half an hour ago. But now this performing seems a little pointless. Maybe that King Lear isn't that interesting after all. Well, isn't it clear to everybody what the real motive behind all of this was? Why should I lie about it? Let's just put the cat on the table like we say in Finland. It just would have been so important that they would have come. Hannele and Eija, I mean. All this was planned for them. So now it seems a little bit, how should I say it, wrong to keep you here any longer. You see, you have actually been here as my tools. Actually, as the tools of my revenge. Now I said it. Revenge, so easy. Oh, I'm sorry, I have to go away now. I'll be back shortly. Oh my God, this is so amateurish. I'm sorry about this behavior. I mean, I of all beings should know what things are allowed on stage and what things are not allowed on stage. And now I've done it. Wonderful. So, what should we do next then? I mean, I wouldn't want to let you go home after all this has been well, how should I say it? Well, when all this has been a failure. A failure this has been. No, I say that too. No. Yeah, I will take care of everything. You just sit there. Everything will be fine. I mean, all kinds of things can happen in human life, you know, and especially when you reach my age, you get to experience all kinds of things. In a way, it sort of fits the picture, doesn't it? At least then you can say that you sure have experienced all the possible things you can imagine to go wrong on stage or in your real life. But all this could have ended happily, the way real life rarely ever does. This performance could have been like a memento, a little flower, a bouquet, which you could have carried to your homes, where its sweet fragrance would have been hovering around you for a few days and sweetened your minds. This play, King Lear, could have ended differently. King Lear could have woken up in his darling Cordelia's tender care, and all the others would have been standing there and witnessing how justice won, and how the bad ones got what they deserved, and how craziness turned back to sanity and hatred to love. Shakespeare has described this moment of forgiveness quite succinctly. Maybe I'll just read it to you now, Sylvia. Just a minute. The book. Yeah. This is how it all could have ended. And there are Lear, Cordelia, the servants, and the doctor. The doctor says, "Be my good madam, when we do awaken." Cordelia whispers, "Oh, my dear father, Restoration, hang thy medicine on my lips, and let this kiss repair those violent harms that my two sisters have in thy reverence made. Now he wakes up. Lear wakes up. You do me wrong to take me out of the grave. Thou art the soul in bliss, but I am bound upon the wheel of fire that mine own tears do scald like molten lead. Cordelia asks him, Sir, do you know me? Lear says, You are a spirit, I know. When did you die? Where have I been? Where am I? I am mightily abused. I should even die with pity to see another thus. I know not what to say. Cordelia says, Oh, look upon me, sir, and hold your hand in benediction over me. No, sir, you must not kneel. Lear says, Pray, do not mock me. I am a very foolish, fond old man. I fear I am not in my perfect mind. Methinks I should know you. Yet I am doubtful, for I am mainly ignorant. Do not laugh at me, for as I am a man, I think this lady to be my child, Cordelia. Cordelia weeping, and so I am. Lear says, If you have poison for me, I will drink it. I know you do not love me, for your sisters have, as I do remember, done me wrong. You have some cause, they have not. Cordelia assures, no cause, no cause. Lear says, Do not abuse me. You must bear with me. Pray you now, forget and forgive. I am old and foolish. When did I become like this? When did I turn into this old fool? It was just a moment ago when I was still young. And just like the play will end, so will this performance end. Everybody will die. I will go to the nursing home and I will stay there. I don't think anybody will come and see me. All my friends are dead, and I, who only has her 2 daughters left, can only take photographs of them with me. See, I don't have a Cordelia. So yes, just as if everybody were dead already. Why don't I just call them and make peace with them? No, I will not call them, because no longer can I change. This is what I become, and this is how I will die. It is a bitter truth. But that's just how it all happened. Yes, I can see myself. And today I am this. No longer beautiful. Skinny body, all hanging. All those little ailments which I, as a 50-year-old, hardly paid any attention to. have now accumulated and become all of me. Now I only am those stiff fittings and ailments and a hanging stomach. All this I should be used to by now. God knows I've had 30, 40 years to be prepared. And yet, it still hits me like lightning. Was it me? That sparkling young woman? Was it me? I can picture her, but there are no details. And this estrangement feels so difficult, because wasn't it me? All this time, every minute, every split of a second, it was me. Me who has always been so definitely and distinctly me. So how, when did I turn into this hanging bag that I am now? If I were to meet this young, sparkling woman now, what would I want to say to her? What would I leave behind me? How could I condense myself into an extract, to a perfume, so that whoever smelled it could say, ah, this is what she was like. This was her atmosphere. What do I want to say? I guess nothing. I don't have any answers to the big questions that life throws on our way. At least not anymore. What is life like? Like a flame of a candle and then a blow. Nothing is left. We little light dots hope that someone would stay awake during our nights and watch over us. We stare our minds stick to the stars and think that there's somebody waving just to me. Oh, why did I become an artist? Because I then would understand life better and therefore explain it to others. No, I don't think so. You understand life only by living it. I became an artist, perhaps so that someone would just stop and see me and my possibility. All this seems now so unnecessary. Here I sit and see how all my choices have finally granulated to this moment, right here, right now. You there in the audience, watching and listening to me, thank you for that. And me on this side, being watched, like I always have been watched, looked at, admired, criticized, judged, hated, loved. Yes, loved. That is why I always have been the one to be looked at, so that someone would just stop and not walk by and see me the person that I am. But nobody has ever seen inside me, always through me or by me, but never inside me. Do you see inside me? Well, this is what I am, this me. I am too tired now to show you anything anymore. This old habit comes to mind that there needs to be something to show. Well, I haven't been here like this before. It is so easy to talk and hide. But here I am. For this one little moment, I am just here. I think you all should go to your homes now. It's a little bit late. I would like to rest. But it was lovely to share this night with you all, my friends. Thank you. You can applaud now.